Hello guys, today we're gonna play Bee Swarm Simulator. Yeah, it's kind of boring. Do you really want to watch me click buttons and mouse every day just to see some random numbers goes up for whatever reason? This is basically Tycoon with extra steps. Come on. Bee Swarm Simulator today. Pretty sure this is just Tycoon with extra steps, right? Hello, Onet, the developer of Bee Swarm Simulator. We are currently in the middle of an event Bee Swarm called Bee's Mass. The Honey Day, no idea what is this. At the start of the game, you can already see me struggling. I am that one student who just met a professor that demands me to calculate Schrodinger derivative calculus delta. Like, I'm sure those Poland honey bee mean something, but yeah, at this point in the game, I don't even know. Okay, it's an event. Talk to a bear. Talk to a bear. Gang, backsitting. Please backseat me, gang. Please backseat me, gang. Talking to a bear, I am even more confused as the bear thrown me even more technical jargon that I'm supposed to understand. I need a tutorial, man. You are leader of your own personal swarm of bees. Okay, to hatch bees, walk up and unclaim. Okay, you're accessing the tutorial and knowing what to do. I now understand that you need to collect a lot of honey because honey is basically the currency of the game. More honey you make, more money you make. More better gear, better bees, more bees and stuff and whatnot. Now I understand the motive of the game. Collect a lot of honey. Arms with knowledge, not gonna lie though. Everything after this is nothing but smooth sailing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mention all the notable events. Collect 500 pollen for the clover field. Where the hell is the clover field? How do I determine which one is a clover field and a non-clover field? At this point in the game, I know that my bee is low and I need to upgrade them somehow. Just don't know why and how to do it. And you got a lot of star jelly too. Great. Use that to the gifted bees. Yes, use it and make it progress better. I see. Royal jelly. Transform a bee into a random rare epic or legendary. Oh, transform basic bee. Yes. There we go. Transform basic bee. Okay, nice. After that came Kirby Adventure into the equation. All three of us spoke a lot during the stream, so eventually all three of us decided to hop on the same server. Oh my goodness, you're so big. This is from what? Oh, how do I read your chat though? You're so big. This is me from stream. Welcome. Every quest became a walk in the park. If I get stuck or not having the necessary information about the game, they help me with their knowledge, walking me through the game, telling me what to do, and this made my progression even faster. It also shows me some pretty cool location like the Spider King and the Bomb Chicken. But I don't know what's the purpose of that, but it looks funny, I guess. And I've been passively playing the game, not gonna lie though. I'm editing videos, okay? Okay, I did not neglect my stream. What do you mean? I made videos. I'm studying as well. Okay, I totally am not neglecting my study and real life stuff as well. I love Bee Swarm Simulator, and I will keep playing them. In the beginning, you see, when everybody else is playing Bee Swarm Simulator, I play a different game. I play Dark Souls. What you have to understand about Bee Swarm is that if your bee level is significantly lower than the boss that you're about to kill, you do significantly less damage. I mean, significantly less damage doesn't mean no damages at all, right? So I said bet and started evading the coconut crab for 1 hour and 45 minutes just to kill it and finish my black bear quest for the first time to get that sweet mythic egg. Oh, and 50,000 traits. That's actually useful. Please, whatever you do. Before we continue further, let me go ahead and ask you a simple question. Am I addicted to the game? No, nah, maybe, subscribe. For me, the answer is pretty unclear, so let's go ahead and watch the video until the end for us to successfully answer the question, you know? Please give me either a white hive or a blue hive. Because every time I roll something, it's always anything that is relating to red. But I don't want to be red hive, I want to be blue hive. So please, or maybe white actually. White is also good. Get rid of one. Okay, bismillah. Yes! Yes! Tadpole! Let's go! Okay now, so after this many hours, I have finally collected 100 gingerbread, which is enough for me to buy the mythic. There you go, here's a mythic egg. Yes. Nice, okay, we got a mythic egg. I don't know, man, I feel like I want a vector bee or maybe a fuzzy bee. Yeah, let's go, let's see. What do we got? We got another tadpole bee. Actually, that is really good. Okay, we got 2 tadpole B now. Let's go. I am slowly going blue. After macro for about 2 days after that, I obtained myself some vicious bee. Now, if only I have this bee while fighting the coconut crab. I mean, if only, you know, if only. One of the best attacking bees in the game, I then go ahead and straight unaliving the stump snail. 70k now on the stump snail. Again, gang, I can quit at any time I want. Where is it now? It's over. Where's the playtime? There we go. Over here. Playtime badges. Yes. Took me about that long, I guess, from the previous recording. Please give me gingerbread. Let's go, 5 gingerbread, 5 of these, and 55 ticket. And by the way, just so you know, by the time that I'm recording this, Onett has extended Beast Mask again. I can finally save for a star treat. There we go. Because right now I got a 1,380. Star treat is very easy to collect, not gonna lie. Especially if you macro. Like if you macro, you'll be able to get like, I don't know, 1,000 snowflakes pretty easy. Fun fact, when I saw my stump badges before I killed the stump snail, it was 2 billion. How did I manage to collect 2 billion pollen without killing the stump snail? That is so amazing. Like my tool alone is sufficient enough for me to collect 2 billion. Which then of course, I just saw the 2 billion number. I thought, you know what, this is a perfect opportunity for me to boost up the stump with no snail. So it is totally easy for me to, you know, get the Grandmaster stump snail badges now. Okay, there we go. Bear morph, now baby left. Baby left, please. Baby left. Baby left, nice. Now I need is, yes! There we go. There we go, there we go. There we go. That is the number that I wanted to see. That is, and just on time actually, because both of our stump and sticker stack is about to run out. 5% tool pollen Grandmaster, 10% pollen from bee gathering. You know what, I'm just gonna put yellow umbrella. There we go. 50 stacks, right? That should be 50 stacks. And we have 10% pollen from bee gathering. Looking at my ingredients, I am closer to the coconut canister than my first spirit petal, which is crazy to think about. But oh no, I'm lacking ingredients to craft the stuff. What to do? Free sprout. By the way, probably Cap, if you're watching this, you are an awesome person. Thank you so much for the 30 free sprout. Is it really free? I don't know, man. I feel like there's a catch, but whatever it is, you're still awesome, man. But even still, I still don't have enough ingredients. What to do? Masuk kejap, habis semester. Orang tadi ada plan, aku minta dengan dia. Kata aku minta dengan kau pula. Free sprout. Just so you know, this is HazikBD, the same guy who sponsors a lot of videos that we have made today on this channel. So yeah, thank you HazikBD for the sprout and a lot of videos that you have sponsored in the past. While waiting for my macro to collect 10 billion honey on my main account, I got so bored that I just started the new account, you know, my second account. 4 hours in and I have 25 bees and I still don't have 10 billion honey on my main account. What a scam. I was so bored that I just learned this RDP thing and yeah, now I can play 2 accounts at the same time while using my PC while macroing. Am I addicted? Am I really addicted? Now that is the question, you know. I got so bored that I started playing on a 3rd account. So now I have 3 accounts all playing Bee Swarm Simulator. Oh my god, finally finishing Mother Bear's quest. Give me your egg, mother. Thank you for laying your egg, mother. You see, there are 2 reasons why I'm doing this second account. First, I might get a star sign and a lot of pro player would pay anything for it. Fortunately for them, I don't get one, but it's okay. I have 3 more other accounts. Second reason why I'm doing this is because that, look at this. I'm aligning myself on this part of the game. Let's go, free sprout, free sprout. So I'm just gonna go here, put the sprout, and that's the moon sprout. Look at that. I got a free moon sprout for essentially free at the cost of my sanity and time. After, what is it now? It's, where's my playtime? There we go. This playtime, I gotta gift the gummy bee. Sometimes there is a blessing on not knowing. You see, I don't know how to join the Bee Swarm Simulator Club before, which means that the 15 million code has not been claimed yet. With 4 billion honey left at my disposal, it is time for me to get both the Grandmaster Rose and 4 billion honey left for the coconut canister. Grandmaster and Rose on display time. Yes, the coconut clog. Let's go. Why not the coconut canister? Look at that. It's so expensive. Again, I'm just buying anything that is closest to me. Let's go, gang. I make 2 million with no boost. And also, gang, if you look at here, I am actually really close to be getting the diamond mask. If you go ahead and look at my ingredients here, look at that. I am halfway there for the glitter. Really almost halfway there for the blue extract. Blue extract is easy to get. And oil is also really easy to get considering I have like a gazillion amount of pineapple. Yeah, that is good. Please gift a diamond bee and gift a carpenter bee. That is the only thing that I want in life. Bismillah, what are we gonna get out of this? Okay. Gift a diamond bee! Let's go! We got a gifted diamond bee. Now why is gifted diamond bee good? The reason being... Did I just do that? Did I just do that? Did I just do that? I did not just do that. I did not just do that. Oh my god. Well, I hope I get another good gifted legendary out of this. Gifted shy bee, that's not even good. Gifted ninja bee! Okay, we got another... Oh wait a minute. Okay, let's fucking... Oh wow, we can generate the diamond star amulet. 25 days, 25 days. Let's go! Diamond mask with Hasty Guard! Hey, selamat sejahtera, my name is Hasty. Now, that is me super excited getting the diamond mask for the first time after 25 days of playing. Now, I know a lot of you might be wondering, Hasty, how are you progressing so fast? What is your strategy? Well, the answer is capitalism. It all began when I'm just enjoying my life with my beautiful, wavy, red, festive skin that can only be obtained by a single player. So naturally, I got 2. Now, obviously, I don't need 2 of the same skin. Looking at it long and hard, I'm thinking to myself, man, maybe I can make a career out of this. Hey, I got 2 festive skin. Can I please sprout? Say it with me. Capitalism. By the way, the title of this video might be a little bit misleading. It's because that this video is not only how did I get the diamond mask in 25 days, but this video includes my 4th week progress of playing the game, which include the coconut canister and the supreme saturator. So yeah, let's rewind a little bit on day 23, where take it away, all me. Cactus Grandmaster display time. On day 24, I obtained myself some gifted diamond bee for the 1.2 convert rate passive and also the pumpkin Grandmaster. So there we go. After display time, which is enough for me to buy the supreme saturator. I mean, unlock it. And now finally, we are back to getting the diamond mask. Now I know a lot of you might be confused as to what is the correlation between Sprout and getting the diamond mask. Well, you see, my original idea is to get the petal belt first and saving for it. But because I was saving for it for too long and still haven't gotten my first spirit petal yet, that saving slowly made the diamond mask more cheaper for me than the actual cheaper item, which is the petal belt. Just so you know, I have this weird philosophy that I'm following, which is buying whatever it is that is closer to me, which is also why my item progression is some of the weirdest item progression ever in the game. Case in point, I got the bubble mask before these 2 Riley and Bakugar, and I got the coconut clogs before the diamond star amulet. So yeah, this is not the first time of me buying the items out of order. But then again, Hasty, you still haven't explained the Sprout thing. Why Sprout and the diamond mask? Well, the reason being is because that I need a tiny bit more ingredients to craft for the diamond mask. So the Sprout basically speedrun for me to get the necessary amount of ingredients to craft the diamond mask, which is again, I am pretty close to get it. This... What? Stop what? Stop what? That's new. Rarest Sprout. Oh, what is that? I don't know how rare is that, but if you're freaking out, I'm freaking out. If you're freaking out, I'm freaking out too. What is that? I don't know. Oh, so you know, I live streamed the entire thing, so yeah, go ahead and check it out. After an hour of planting and farming, I finally have enough ingredients to get the diamond mask. Hey, W in the chat right now. But my excitement was cut short. Introducing Solar, a popular YouTuber known for doing insane challenges in the Bee Swarm community. Of course, he then challenges me an insane preposition equal to his insanity. Boots by next week. What? Gummy boots? Wait, you're expecting that out of me or out of yourself? Is that a personal goal or are you challenging me? You, dude, nah, man, nah. Actually, wait, let me think about this. No way, no, the math doesn't make sense. How exactly am I gonna get blue? You have 2 weeks. I'm gonna check on you on November 3rd. Ah, no! Do I take the challenge? You know what? It's not about whether or not that I'm gonna fail or succeed. It's about the journey. Solar, hey, Solar, my man. I'll take up your challenge. I'm not gonna lie though, as the recording of this video, my ingredients is not even halfway there of getting the gummy boots. But it's fine though, it's all about the journey. I know it's impossible, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Well, after that crazy day is over, this days, we can finally buy the Supreme, wait, what? No, it's 55 billion, bruh. Okay now gang, finally we can buy the Supreme Saturator. And there goes my entire life saving. On day 26, I mostly do quests, especially Onet's last quest for a star trait and also Panda Bear's last quest. We have a star trait. Let's go. Boop. Vicious Bee. There we go. And there we go. Ultimate and Annihilation 5. Thank you, man. Trait, obviously, you know, a no-brainer. Puppy Bee. Because minus 20% bond. And looking at the Supreme Star Amulet, I only need 6 gifted type B more left. Haha, now time for the most exciting gamble of our life. Okay, I'm just gonna buy I'm just gonna buy 20 billion first. Gifted Carpenter. Okay, Gifted Carpenter. Gifted Shy. Oh my god, 20,000 for a Gifted Shy, that is dumb. 20,000 for a Gifted Shy Bee, that is dumb. Okay, 5 billion honey. Oh my god, man. Okay, am I even gonna get a Gifted Carpenter out of this? God. And it's not even a good gifted, it's a Gifted Shy Bee. Give me back my Carpenter. Whoa! 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 Whoa, let's go! That's even better than Carpenter! We got a Fuzzy Bee! That day 26 is totally over. Now let's go to day 27. Day 27 is literally the reincarnation of day 25. I pay for sprout, plant, farming, reminded of my challenges, and that's how you get the coconut canister 2 days after just getting the diamond mask. 7 days! Coconut canister! Woo! How do I dance? How do I dance though? Please hit Spirit Bear. Where's the other person? Only 3 here. Where's Spicy Bee? For day 28, 29, and 30, I then focus on getting the SSA, then the Gifted Buckle B quest, preparation for the Tide Popper, upgrading my half to get as many mythics as possible, and of course, don't forget getting the ingredients for the gummy boots. With that out of the way, I am now officially ending my 30-day, 1-month playing Bee Swarm Simulator. Let's go! It's been a month now, guys. This game is so much fun. Not gonna lie though, this game is so much fun. I love Bee Swarm, and I love Bee Swarm community, and I love you guys if you play Bee Swarm as well. By the way, I need Sprout, gang. I need Sprout for the gummy boots, gang. Hey, salamat sejahtera. My name is Professor Histin, and today we're gonna be getting the SSA. I'm very close actually. It's because that, as you can see, if you go ahead and look up my snowflakes, I have 909,099 snowflakes, which is almost enough for a single star trait. I only need 1 more. Let's go ahead and get 1 more. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It falls out in front of me. And we get 10,000. Now, why do I need a star trait? Well, obviously, I'm gonna buy the star trait first. I can now gifted Festive Bee. And you know what's so excited about this whole thing? Finally, after 32 days of playing, 32 days, gang, Supreme Star Amulet! Let's go! Not gonna lie though, I've been grinding for about a whole month for this whole thing. Damn, finally we got a Supreme Star Amulet. I need a Pop Star though. Dude, I hope I get a Pop Star and Blue Pollen in like... I only have like 51 billion honey. That's not gonna be enough. Okay, let's see if I do get a good amulet out of this. Yeah, we got a Guiding Star. Okay, you know what? Before we do anything, let's go ahead and get something like Blue Pollen. If I get a Blue Pollen, I'm gonna replace it. White pollen. Okay, blue place this, obviously. Now, I know me getting a pop star is kinda impossible for now, because I don't have a lot of honey. Obviously, we're gonna grind more. Gummy star, blue pollen. You know, maybe gummy star and blue pollen is better than having guiding star and blue pollen. Let's go ahead and replace this. Yep, these pop star and blue pollen. Star shower. And 27% blue pollen. You know what? So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out. Power Supreme Star Amulet without Pop Star. Yeah, there we go. Without Pop Star. Now, if you don't know, every single hive has their specific power. For Gummy Star is for White Hive. Pop Star is for Blue Hive. And the Scorching Star is... Oh my goodness! Holy moly! 30 million? Like just like that. And I don't even have a good Supreme Star Amulet. Yo, Pop Star, Blue Pollen. Why stars so? Yo, Onet is trolling with me. Go ahead and get another set of 10 billion. Pop Star, Blue Pollen, please. Pop Star, Blue. No, I don't have Blue Pollen. But that is Pop Star though. Nah, but it's okay though, it's okay. Let's go! We got a Pop Star, so what do I do with Pop Star? Maybe because it's pop, I'm gonna pop a bunch of bubbles. There we go. I'm gonna pop a bunch of bubbles because the name of the thing is Pop Star, right? I don't know what to do with this. Let's go! Okay, we got 12 Pop Star now. Oh my god, is that 48 million? Yo, 3 billion on the balloon? Man, I don't want to waste time actually. So let's go ahead and increase the speed a little bit. Blue Pollen, Pop Star. And I'm gonna end the video if I don't get it. Okay. Yo! What the heck? Blue Pollen, Pop Star, and Guiding Star! What? Blue Pollen, Pop Star, and Guiding Star! I'll take that. A month ago, I started playing Bee Swarm Simulator. From sad and miserable, making 1,000 honey per some time, and eventually learned to make millions, then making billions, and then multi-billion, and finally, I make trillion. And you know what's crazy? I still am sad and miserable. But Houston, if you're that miserable, then stop playing the game. True, I can quit the game anytime I want. So how many times did you quit the game then? Well, after quitting the game for about a minute, because that is the anytime I want, we'll continue our journey on day 31, just before Beastmas is about to end. 700 more until SSA. It's okay, tired. It's okay, I'm gonna make a video about it. You will understand. I've already made a video before on day 32. Blue Pollen, Pop Star, and Guiding Star. Not gonna lie, gang, I was lucky enough to get a decent amulet out of this because day 33 speaks for itself. Okay, now it's day 33. So I just woke up literally from macroing, and look at that. 300 billion from macroing. Getting the SSA is just OP. To give you guys a little bit of context, I was making 50 billion macroing overnight before. Now it's 300 billion just from a single upgrade. Make the math make sense. Getting SSA is like literally 5 times, maybe 10 times your honey making. At this point in the video, I was so grateful by the YouTube tutorial, my peers and pros about tips and advice on not be a blue or red or maybe white hives so early in the game. Don't even think about it when you don't get an SSA. I don't get those. I don't understand those. Like what's so important about a single upgrade? Now that I have it, I now know for a certain you are not your hive color without Supreme Star Amulet. So don't even think about becoming a blue or red or white without the Supreme Star Amulet. That's it. Period. So I know what to do with 300 billion though. For 101 billion, we're gonna buy a hive slot. No more honey rack. I mean, no more feast. No more gingerbread. Dang. Gone now. All of them are gone. Damn, I take Beastmas for granted. That's the thing though, gang. When I'm first playing, I played during Beastmas and I thought that Beastmas is the main game. I took Beastmas for granted. And now that that is gone, it felt so weird. I then spent my remaining honey to get a Boyan Bee, and let me tell you, I only got one. 200 billion just for a single mythic Boyan Bee. Onet is tweaking. Day 34 needs a little bit of context. We're gonna have to rewind time a little bit to day 25. A popular YouTuber by the name of Solar challenges me to get the gummy boots, which is one of the most expensive item and endgame item in the game per se, in just 2 weeks, which is a impossible proposition. Of course. No, 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 no. No way. No way. No, the math doesn't make sense. I'm gonna check on you on November 3rd. Ah, no! Do I take the challenge? You know what? It's not about whether or not that I'm gonna fail or succeed. It's about the journey. You know me. I like my challenges hard. That's what she said. Oh yeah, the gummy boots. Did I get it? Well, you see, the gummy boots is the friend that we made along the way. I've given my best. 5-star sign, managing 3 macro accounts at the same time, negotiating, communicating, seeking advice from pro players, strategizing. Even then, it is still not enough. And you know what's funny? I actually did make friends along the way. So yeah, maybe the gummy boots is the friend that we indeed made along the way. This is the amount of ingredients that I've collected for gummy boots, but unfortunately I may not be able to do the gummy boot challenges because again, it is literally impossible. Right now, 4 days left to collect the ingredients for gummy boots. Like, how exactly am I gonna get the additional 250 glue and the whatever the abomination about abominable number for me to get the glitter? Yeah, the impossible challenge is impossible. With the supposedly gummy boots ingredients that I've collected myself, I made the reasonable decision to buy the pedal belt instead. Is equipped in my tummy. Look at that. Not gonna lie, the pedal belt looks kinda, I don't know, man. It looks kinda not swag in my opinion. There's no swag onto them. If you go ahead and look at it, like, where's the swag, you know? Like I wanna look cool. You know when Red High with the scythe and with the demon mask, they look cools and stuff? They look swag? Yeah, this one is not swag. Day 35, reaching a new milestone of making 1 trillion honey. Take that, Elon Musk! Not gonna lie though, I thought reaching endgame was supposed to be fun, but little did I know it is the most boring, most tedious task ever. You wake up making trillions of honey only to lose it on 1 of 3 things. Maybe getting a better mythic, or just leveling up your B4 treats, or maybe buying a new hive slot. Call this phenomenon the rich people problem. Oh no, what is all this honey without happiness? I'm just gonna skip over through day 39 because at least something interesting happened. Do you guys remember the Gummy Boots project where I assembled a team to help me get the ingredients? Well, I don't want a team to get wasted now, become purposeless. So then I utilized my friend team to help getting second spirit petal just a few days later. I didn't even struggle at all. Oh my god, I hope this improves my honey making. I'm making about 110 billion per hour. After this many hours, it took me like 2 days to complete like 6 spirit bear quests. Again, this is not because I have a lot of mythic bees, by the way. Okay, the mythic bees totally doesn't help at all. Lie. What do you mean lie? After this many hours, wait, after this many hours, finally, the petal one. Ching! There we go. Let's go. I got the petal one. Not gonna lie to gang, I've been saying this before, but a lot of the petal thing, they don't got drip, you know. Like me, I mean, look at me. I look so cute. You know, I want to look aggressive. I want to look swag, you know. I want to look dangerous, man. They got zero swag in this. Like, look at that. Look at Tide Popper, for example. Look how aggressive it is. And now finally, day 40. Technically, this is not day 40. This is day 41, I believe. Yeah, this is day 40. 42. Wow, man. My time thing. There we go. Yeah, day 42 now. There goes all of my honey. Who else? Who else has a high convert rate? This guy, Diamond Bee, has a high convert rate. And that's it. 500 billion gone just like that. Be me. Finishing up my Spirit Bear 30th quest and donating my Spirit Petal for the first time to get the Windy Bee. 2 days later, and it calls back to you. And it calls back to you. And it called back to you. There we go. New type discovered. Windy Bee. Technically, it's 3 days if you count it by date. But my point still stands, which is Histine. How exactly are you managing to get the Windy Bee so fast? Well, the secret is math. Not methamphetamine, but mathematics. If you go ahead and search up on the internet how to get Windy Bee fast, a lot of them would agree on one singular thing. Favor. A pretty simple concept actually. You donate an item to the Wind Shrine, and depending on what kind of item you donate, it will increase the favor. The more favor you have, the more likely you will get the Windy Bee. But here's the kicker. A lot of them would say to just increase the favor, but none of them were brave enough to ask the real question, which is, how's the favor? As in, how much favor specifically do I need to increase? Like, yeah, tickets give 200 favor, field dice give 250, and Cloud Val give 5,000. But 5,000 of what? 500 of what? Marshmallow Bee 500 of what? Magic Bean 1,000 of what? Like, here's the thing. I can get 100 trillion Zimbabwe dollar, but we all know it literally costed nothing. So yeah, 5,000 favor seems a lot because of the 5,000, but 5,000 of what? So there's a community post asked this very same question that we are having right now. How much favor do you need to get a Windy Bee? Hey, I know I asked this yesterday, but I was told 500 diamond egg guarantees you a Windy Bee. And then he replies, no lol, 10 million is the guarantee. Therefore, we get our first information, which is 10 million always guarantees a Windy Bee. But wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. Because a single Cloud Vial is 5,000 favor. Therefore, 10 million divided by 5,000 is 2,000 Cloud Vials? There's no way you need 2,000 Cloud Vials to guarantee getting a Windy Bee. I've seen people get the Windy Bee way less than 2,000 Cloud Vials. Clearly, there's some missing information that we are not seeing. Oh, less than 10 million favor equals random chance of getting Windy Bee based on your favor. In other words, you can get Windy Bee at 3 million favor, for example. The 10 million thing is a pity for people who aren't super lucky. So we have received a second information, which is Windy Bee can spawn from 1 favor at a minimum and 10 million favor at a maximum. Now obviously you are not that lucky to get it at 1 favor, and you are not that unlucky to get it at 10 million favor. So what is a decent, a good enough favor we need to collect in order for us to have a decent chance of getting the Windy Bee? Well, it is pretty simple. Just ask, just calculate, man. Didn't need 2,000 Cloud Vials and still no Windy Bee? What should I do? I'm getting depressed. Oh, I finally got Windy Bee less than 100 Cloud Vials. Guys, I've done it 200 plus Cloud Vials. She doesn't respond. What did I do wrong? Tame at 400. Okay, 5 to 500. After 83,000 messages across 23 people. The conclusion, on average, you need 399, actually it's 400 Cloud Vial on average to get the Windy Bee. So here's what I found out. On average, you need 2 million favor to have a decent chance of getting the Windy Bee, which is about 400 Cloud Vial. I've done the math. I myself was able to get the Windy Bee around 2 million favor. Because I played the game for literally 11 hours straight, that's the reason why I was able to achieve 2 million favor in such short period amount of time. I know no life. I mean, what do you mean? I have a life. And it's Bee Swarm Simulator. We'll continue our journey on day 43, where surprisingly, most of my content happens outside of the game when I don't play. Macro moment. While waiting for my macro to collect material for the gummy boots and completing Spirit Bear quest for the Windy Bee, I do some side questing. Hey, do you want to be added to the Bee Swarm YouTuber group chat? It's for discussing ideas and sharing video plan. Go ahead. Time to throw some people. Do none of these YouTubers had any Discord server that I can join into? Okay, Pebble has a Discord server. Okay, Solar has a Discord server. You know what? This is good enough. Guys, help me get 100 subscribers. After all of that side questing, finally, on day 49, Red and White Drive completed over 1000 mission, full hive to level 17, and most importantly, I have grinded enough material for me to start playing the game again. Welcome to Bee Swarm, everybody, where you have to play the game to actually play the game again. Level up my hive, level 17. Where is it? There we go. So that's a little bit more. And one more, pretty sure that's level 17. Nope, that is not level 17, but yeah, it's level 17. All of them are level 17. Day 52. I finally had enough ingredients for me to craft the gummy boot. Simultaneously, I've completed Spirit Bear 30th quest. So first things first, I know something about donate the Spirit Petal first, right? There we go. This one first, right? And then something about summoning the Windy Bee. So think of it like this. Imagine the Windy Bee is dating. So first things first, you need her number. In order for you to get her number, you need to donate the Spirit Petal. Donating the Spirit Petal means that you get her number, but not necessarily that she will respond to your call. And that's the reason why you need to increase your favor, your riz. The more favor you have, the higher your riz, and the more likely she will answer your call to date you. Here's the thing, I know I have terrible luck. This is the reason why I used my first and second Spirit Petal on both the belt and the Petal Wand. After that, I go live to celebrate this milestone together with my viewer. After 53 days, gummy boots and Windy Bee. What happened to your cup buddy, lol? Look at it. Look at your cup, buddy. Yeah, we got the gummy boots. Let's go. Look at that. Finally. I'm not a big fan of the government. 30. I'm not a big fan of the government. Day 53. Please listen carefully. Oh my goodness. I just missed one of the most crucial, most important information I've ever seen in my whole life. If you are a Blue Hive right now, this might as well be the most important video that you will ever see in your whole life. Please do not miss this at all. I feel like a dumbass. I feel like a dumbass for not reading properly. So, if you go ahead and look at bees with bubbles, right? Any bees that produces bubbles. There's this one text right here that you should read properly. You should read this text very properly because it is super important. 15% per gifted blue type in your bee. Basically, this bumblebee bubble gonna get stronger by 15% per gifted blue bee type in your hive. Basically, if I have, for example, a gifted cool bee, that is an extra 15% more powerful bubble. Another blue bee type, another 15% more powerful. Another 15% more powerful. More 15%. Plus 15% more powerful bubble, plus 15% more powerful bubble, plus 15% more powerful bubble. Yo, so even though Bumble looks stupid with like times 1.1 capacity, it looks stupid, it looks dumb, it actually is not. Because it exists as a gifted blue bee type, is an immediate plus 15% more powerful bubble. How did I miss that? That is such a crucial information. How did I miss that? Knowing what I know now, time to change my hive accordingly. You see, when it comes to building a hive, it's all about becoming a capitalistic CEO where you fire underperforming employee. All of you are replaceable. My manager used to say that to me, so I quit her job to see how replaceable I am. So far, her business is thriving. Maybe I am replaceable. Now obviously I'm not gonna show you the hive composition that I'm running right now to make 1 trillion per hour because that will be too easy, you know? Stick to the end of this video and I'll show it to you. Day 54, still grinding the Windy Bee with the power of mathematics. I'm gonna donate a star treat. Hello? Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and donate a star treat on the Wind Shrine. The reason being is because that a star treat is equal to 50 Cloud Vial. If you don't know what I'm talking about or what am I doing specifically, I've made a video entirely on how to get a Windy Bee fast. So this is technically a strategy that I use to get the mathematical probability number something. Again, go ahead and watch the video and you'll understand 50 Cloud Vial something speed run. Now I know you might be wondering why waste that? Because again, I have terrible luck, so I mostly rely on math. But if we are lucky, I might be able to get it in 1.5 days. Well, mathematically, 1.5 days later, and it calls back to you, and it calls back to you, and it calls back to you. Day 55. How many days is that? Is that 2 or 3 days? My math is never wrong. Please. Okay, we got one. There we go. New type discovered. Windy Bee. Okay. Dude, you want to see something funny? Aurin sticker. So this sticker can be obtained, remain in the game for 7 days straight. Sounds like a no life, am I right? Am I right? Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right or am I wrong? Oh my goodness. I've been remaining on the game for 7 days straight. I've been playing the game for 7 days straight non-stop. By the time I reach day 60, I have everything. We are now on day 72. Yeah, there we go. Day 72. I know it's been a long time since I haven't made any video. It's because that I got exam. And of course, the Bee Swarm itself is a game that has less of a content to make, especially when you were on endgame. Pretty close to 500,000 abilities for an extra capacity, which is really good for Blue Hive. As always, absolutely am still got denied by the leaderboard. But I'm about to make the leaderboard an offer that he cannot refuse. As you can see, max nectar, full on max nectar. I even have an invigorating nectar here. Almost full invigorating nectar. Obviously, we're gonna go ahead and put this invigorating nectar back to its spot. I got 14 super smoothie ready, 13 purple potion ready on the go. I'm probably gonna farm some Cloud Vials, and also we got the RBC boost as well. So yeah. I'm gonna be doing a 12-hour live stream, maybe 8 to 12 hour live stream of me doing a Blue Hive boost just to get into the leaderboard. As you can see, this is what my hive is looking right now. I know we got like a lot of diamond bee. Now here's the thing though, this diamond bee here might be the worst or the best strategy that I will ever do. So far, me making 1.4 trillion per hour, no boosting, this diamond bee thing might actually be a good strategy. It has this thing called the shimmering honey, which when converting at hive, this bee grants 25% bonus honey and 5% double if gifted. So technically, because I'm level 18 hive, this diamond bee will give me super honey, as in like a lot of like gifted bonus hive honey when I'm converting at hive. So might be clutch, might be don't clutch. Again, we'll see. I just did an 8-hour boost during the holiday with the pedal wad right here. Barely 2 months of playing, 8 diamond bee in my hive. I know, 8 diamond bee. And I won 2 leaderboard at the same time, which is the Pine Tree Forest top 25 Pine Tree Forest collector and also top 25 blue pollen collector. Now, here's the thing though, you know, I started playing Bee Swarm Simulator literally for the first time 2 months ago. Now I won the leaderboard. I won the leaderboard, and I don't know how to say this, gang. I don't know how to say this, but I'm tired and I'm fulfilled. I'm losing motivation. I'm probably gonna go ahead and change my hive to a red hive. I'm not gonna be a blue hive anymore. I'm gonna be a red hive because blue is very efficient. Blue is very good. There's nothing wrong with blue. Blue is really, really good for honey, but I'm just bored. The only reason why I'm doing this is because I don't celebrate Christmas. In fact, I don't believe in this so-called Christmas spirit at all. I think it's all a scheme mixed with corporate engineer conspiracy designed to specifically drain our wallet and keep us distracted from the aliens. But even so, I got the prize anyway. I do believe Grinch exists though. You see, while I was retiring from playing Bee Swarm Simulator and macroing mindlessly, I noticed something in my inventory. A mythic egg. Now for an endgame player like me, getting the mythic egg is not that exciting at all. Because I can just do this. Mythic. Oh no. Mythic. Yeah. Oh no. Mythic. Yeah. Oh no. Mythic. Yeah. AKA the rich people problem. Oh, looker bee. So what do I do with the egg? Well, I donate it to the sticker trader and got a wavy purple hive skin. I was so excited that I actually forgot to record the entire thing. But here's some screenshot to prove that I actually get it. For those of you who don't understand how rare and valuable this wavy hive skin is, if you go to the shop, a single mythic egg costs 1,200 Robux. When you donate a mythic egg, the wavy purple hive skin has a 0.8849% chance of you getting it. Not only that, when you donate an egg, for example, let me go ahead and donate an egg, there's an hour of cooldown before you can donate again. Not only that, you can only buy 3 mythic eggs per account and you cannot buy them anymore for the rest of your life. So let's say, for example, that you really want this wavy purple hive skin. Well, you have to spend on average by the way, 100,000 Robux, which is over $1,200, and then buy 778 mythic egg across multiple accounts, because again, limit 3 per player, and then spend 32 days non-stop waking up, donating every single hour because of the cooldown for a 99% chance of getting it. You still have 1% chance of failing, by the way. Calling this phenomenon rare is an understatement. But this sticker has one single problem. It's ugly. It's so ugly that I don't want it. Don't get me wrong, there are a multitude of other reasons why I don't want it, but ugly is definitely top of the list. What do I do with it? Well, I took a screenshot, make an offer on the Discord server, you know, hey, if anybody wanted this, I'm willing to accept any good offer, and then carry on with my day. Yep. Well, not really a day, because literally 5 minutes later, What the? A lot of people messages me offering me star sign left and right, this much, this many, this sticker, this offer, this beak whip. And then there's this random e-girl offer herself out for a week date. What the massive scam, by the way. But ultimately, I made the reasonable decision for a 2-week date. Just kidding. Ultimately, I agreed to trade with this guy where he's willing to give me 33, by the way, unique stickers that I can put on my sticker stack. Test that. Okay, test 1, 2, 3. Gang. We're gonna have the biggest trade ever. We're actually gonna have the biggest trade ever. So I've been talking to this guy and he is willing to give me a lot of stickers because I got some of the rarest sticker ever. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, this guy is rich. Okay, let's go. Wavy purple, come on. Okay, nice photon, and then mutated diamond B, and then vector B. If you don't know, gang, let me go ahead and give you guys some context. If you don't know, this is the wavy purple hive skin. Is one of the rarest skin ever, literally ever. I mean, not really the rarest skin. The rarest skin is actually the, I believe it was the Doodle Cup maybe, or is it a Noob Cup? So it's equal to that level. So basically, the value of a wavy purple hive skin is literally 22 to 24 star sign. So, you know, I don't think anybody has 22 to 24 star sign in their inventory. So what I did is that I did some kind of a trade, you know. I'll say, hey, instead of you giving me 22 to 24 star sign, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask you a bunch of stickers, sticker stack that I can put in my sticker stack, you know. That's it. That is the only thing that I care about. Let's go. We got all the trades now. How many stickers do I get out of this? Let's go. Dang. Okay, let's go. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and trade some of this sticker. Oh my goodness, 10% convert rate high. Look at that, gang. Hey, it's me, the guy who only played Bee Swarm Simulator for only 3 months and made one, is that 1 quadrillion? Oh yeah, and made 1 quadrillion honey while retiring. Yeah, I'm retiring from Bee Swarm Simulator, by the way. Obviously, me now making a video means that I came back, you know, I came back. I've been retired from playing Bee Swarm for about a month now because, you know, motivations and stuff and whatnot, burnout. But that doesn't mean that I'm not active with the community. Obviously, I am very active. First of all, I make 4.3 trillion during Honey Day, a very scuffed Honey Day, I guess, but so much. Second of all, some of you have been messaging me on fixing their hive and stuff and whatnot. There's this person who has been making 200 billion per hour and then slowly makes 800 billion per hour. Now he's making 1.7 trillion per hour. That's a lot of clippers, I guess. Oh yeah, I've been collecting them, I guess. I don't know. We got 25 gingerbread bear. That's bad. Okay, no idea where that came from, but I guess we got 2 turpentine now. 275 trillion honey. That's a number, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how. Again, I don't know how to think of this. So I promised to you guys that when I came back to Bee Swarm Simulator, I'm not gonna be Blue Hive anymore. We're gonna be a Red Hive, okay? So you know, with my 275 trillion honey, let's go ahead and be a Red Hive. But before we become a Red Hive, I want to do something interesting. You know, let's do a thought experiment. I feel like nobody had done this before, which is putting vector B while becoming a Blue Hive. Now, obviously, this is a bad idea, but since we are trying to be a Red Hive anyway, and Red Hive has vector B, let me go ahead and get a bunch of vector B and run it while being a semi-Blue Hive and see how good or bad it is. Let me go ahead and buy 70 trillion honey. Hopefully we're gonna get a lot of gifted precise and gifted vectors. We don't need gifted spicy for Red Hive. I mean, we do need gifted spicy, but not like a lot. Gifted vectors and gifted what do they call those? Gifted precise is mostly the most important part. So you know, until mythic, require gifted. Hope I get a good luck. Hope I get a lot of vectors, because right now we're trying to do a dumb idea here. and see how dumb it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Gifted precise. By the way, again, remember, every 4 trillion is a mythic. 99% chance. Again, you can see the video that I've made before in 2 weeks after entering the game. So you got a gifted fuzzy. Is that useful? Actually, we already have 2 gifted fuzzy. Kind of unlucky there. So I'll see you guys when I get 6 gifted vectors. So maybe like a huge amount of precise. I don't know. Vectors, really good. Gifted spicy. We need this, but we don't need a lot of them. We need some of them, but we don't need a lot of them. Ooh, kind of unlucky. Ooh. Ooh, what the heck? What the heck is that luck? That is kind of a funny luck in my opinion. That is very funny luck. Now I'm trying to get rid of my cheap bee first. You know, gifted cool bee and gifted looker bee. The kind of bee that is easy to get before we get into the gifted boys and the gifted tadpoles. Oh my goodness, this is actually a proper red hive now. I don't want to be a proper red hive. Spicy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Please don't be a proper red hive. This is not how I envision my video to go. Okay, here's the thing though. My plan is to put 7 vector B while playing as a blue hive. This is almost a proper red hive now. Almost a proper red hive. I'm not gonna get rid of my gifted spicy because obviously we're gonna be running those when I became an actual red hive. Okay, this is funny now. This video is going right instead of going wrong. I want this video to go wrong. Now it's going right, which is kind of disappointing. Why? Why must you go right? You need to go wrong. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. How does you red hive see in this shit? How do you guys even see during boosting? What the heck? Man, you guys must be playing CSGO or Orsu or something. Because this is hard. Damn, it's still 4 times precision because I cannot see. Can Histin maintain his 4 times precision with the 3 in his way? Stay tuned for an even dumber video. Okay, my precision is gonna be it's gonna go out now. Oh, I might be able to maintain my precision. Oh, nah, that's not a clutch. That's actually not a clutch law. Okay, that's 10 precision. Let's go. Huge pop star. Come on. How much is it? That is super low. That is horrible. That is really horrible. 150 pop star? Nah, man. That is just that is horrible. That is actually horrible. This is a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea. Who thought of this? Nah, it's terrible. It's terrible. This whole idea is terrible. It is. Surprisingly, I can clickbait with this video because like I'm making 200 billion just like that. 200 billion. 200 billion while boosting with this dumb hive. You know, technically I'm not clickbaiting. If I title the video, I put 7 vector B as a blue hive and make billions of honey, it's not clickbaiting. Dude, yo, let's go. I'm not clickbaiting. You know, I yap too much. So let's just skip to me getting all the amulets, and this is what my hive is looking right now as a red hive. Again, just to save you the time. I love to yap, man, okay? Forgive me for yapping. Rage! Gifted rage! Another gifted fire for what? There we go. My goodness. Okay, you should not be taking that long to appear, you son of a... Oh, by the way, just so you know, I don't have the demon mask. Yeah, so it's kind of funny actually. I don't have the demon mask. I only have the fire mask and the scythe. Yeah, that's the only thing I have. Lol. You see, when I was boosting as a red hive for the first time, I noticed something. You see those honey per second? Yeah, notice something wrong? It's too low! I'm a level 18 hive, and compared to some other level 18 hive, look at this! 51 trillion, 112 trillion, 70 trillion, while I barely made 2 trillion per boost. Of course, knowing that, I made the most logical, non-emotional decision that any human being can make. by being a Karen and complain why my life is so unfair. Just get good, noob. I can't lie, early red makes quite a bit less than blue. Excuse me? Quite a bit less? I made over 1.4 trillion per hour as a blue hive. And you know how much I make as a red hive per hour? 250 billion. Quite a bit less? That's an understatement. Shout out to these two lovely individuals, because without them, I have no idea how to play as a red hive. Do you not have Psy or something? Yeah. Or do you not know how to boost at all? Also, yeah. So, you make nothing without perfect Ami, nothing without Saw, nothing without Alt, nothing without Drive, and most importantly, nothing without Psy. The answer was fairly obvious. The dark side. It makes sense. Of course, the super expensive grindy item is gonna help me perform better in games. But that's the problem. It's grindy! You gotta be kidding me. From one grind to the other? Hell nah! There must be a way. If only there's a way on how to get the dark scythe by doing practically almost to nothing. Well, there is. Looking at the recipe for the dark scythe, it's clear that these three ingredients is gonna be hardest to get, which is the caustic wax, the super smoothie, and the whopping 1.5k red extract. But fortunately for me, I've listened to all the pros player advice from the very beginning of my journey. Never use any of my caustic wax from the ones that I got from Planters, Mission, Catalogs. The super smoothie, well, just click this icon, scroll down, and there we go. 50 super smoothie for 500 gingerbread. It's almost like it was built for this. And the whopping 1.5k red extract, which is not gonna be an issue because I have Windy Bee. Tornado on strawberries, that solved all of my problems. But Histin, you may ask, you still haven't explained the part of you not doing anything. Well, my loyal viewer, every single one of those items is macroable, which means that I quite literally, barely touch the computer to grind every single ingredient for the dark side. Oh, you want super smoothie? Gingerbread bears, just stay online by macroing. Strawberries? Macro with Windy Bee, you get strawberries. Oh, you want the remaining caustic wax? Well, just use this planter setting and that's it. After thinking long and hard about this, I'm not quitting YouTube, but I am stopping YouTube for a while. It's the same reason that has happens in the past. Therefore, I am being forced, literally forced, to stop making YouTube videos. If I have an opportunity to yap in front of the camera, I'll do it because I love to yap. I am being anti-yap. I am being un-yap as we speak. Start the macro. Please don't blow up when I'm gone, will ya? Salado, I don't mean to know.
Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Heistein. He makes great videos, overcame a lot of things. I'll put him in A tier.
Since when I'm a Beastworm YouTuber? And also, an A tier for a non-Beastworm YouTuber? Hey, WA, I'll take that, I'll take that any day. Oh, sorry. I've accidentally caused a riot. They're panicking now, they're panicking. Dude. Loaf check.
That's not true. We know lots of things about Monarch.
Getting the Windy Bee is easier than you think. That's why I'm not getting this garbage. So basically, his team did an amazing video about the mechanics of getting the Windy Bee. To sum everything up,
Pebble, my man, the GOAT. This guy is the best. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's see. It's still here. Holy moly. Look at that. Uptime. 9 days. Wow. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm actually so excited. How much my macro have done their stuff. Because I'm going to go ahead and stop the macro now. First things first. Claim our hive. Silver. 11,000 snowflakes. Is that 12,000? 12,000 gumdrops. Okay, 2,000 ticket. Not that much actually. That is actually a lot lower than I expected. At least we got coconut. 600 and 86 red extract, 469 oil, 721 polar power. Holy smokes. 16,000 strawberries. This is actually kind of low, not gonna lie. I'm kind of disappointed. This is actually kind of low. 367 gingerbread bears. 5 bumblebee egg. 3 rascal bee egg. Okay. 1,000 field dice. I got a magnet. Gang. I don't think this is gonna be enough. Yeah, pretty sure this is not gonna be enough. 686 red extract. 300 is 300 red extract, 686 bread situation. Let's see. How much am I gonna get? 111, that is 478. 478, that is so close. We're actually so close to be getting the dark scythe. The only thing left for me to do is to get all the necessary red extract for me to craft the dark scythe. But there's one issue, and the issue is the challenge is me doing absolutely nothing. But that's the thing though, I am a super genius person when it comes to not doing anything. Oh my goodness, what is hello? I just had a great idea. Okay, listen. I'm gonna go to the boost setting. Now usually people would do this to boost. Obviously we're not gonna be boosting. I'm gonna use the natural macro software to do a sprout party. Okay, so oh my goodness. Oh yes, this is exactly how God intended for you to use the natural macro software. Look at that, not using anything. I'm not clicking anything. I do nothing. I literally do absolutely nothing. This is exactly how you use the natural macro software to do sprout parties. I am a genius. Look at that. Literally do nothing. That's how you grind the dark side, ladies and gentlemen. The third most expensive items in the game. You got it by doing nothing. You got a whopping 9,000 strawberries. Is that gonna be enough, gang? Of course it's gonna be enough, because my math was never wrong. And we got this for the additional 30, and that will be 9,000. And that should be enough. Yep. Oh, actually, I overshot by 38 red extract, but that should be fine. And we're okay. You need to do boost now, right? Because that thing is 2.5 trillion, I believe. Okay, we got all the ingredients, so just need 2.5 trillion. And there we go, 2.5 trillion. We got it. Oh look, I can craft the dark side now. There we go. Is it in my? There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We got it. Definitely, we need a better amulet because, like, scorching star shower is not that good. Oh yeah, fire. I've always loved fire. Look at that. Now it's evil fire. So Histin, what's your final opinion after getting the dark side? Well, first, I want to go back to Blue Hive. I want to be Blue Hive so bad now. And number 2. I suck at boosting. I've gotten a lot better at boosting. From 250 billion boost to a 4 trillion per boost to a 20 trillion boost to now getting stem per boost. That's a lot of stem! Mostly on the easy leaderboard. Even so, I am not the best at boosting, but I am getting better. Which got me thinking, because as a Blue Hive, we rarely ever boost. And as a Red Hive, I boosted almost every single day. Which raises a very, very simple question. How much does Red Hive make without boosting compared to a Blue Hive? Now obviously Red Hive and Blue Hive mechanics are not the same. One relies on balloon, the other one relies on setup. But if we were to ignore these differences and only purely look at honey production without boosting, how much am I gonna get? Am I gonna get less? Am I gonna make more? I don't know. So of course, I started gathering those data, boosting on 4 different scenarios: Pepper, Strawberry, Dark Side, Petal One. Now you might be asking, why Strawberry and Petal One? Well, the reason being is because that if you go ahead and look at Pine Tree Forest Flower, that is so small. It looks very small, very thin compared to Pepper. Yeah, that is Mama Beth kind of flower, so it will be an unfair comparison. Hence, I chose Strawberry to make it more fair. The Petal One thing, well, is because that back when I was a Blue Hive, I never got the chance to buy the Tide Popper, and I used the Petal One to run my Blue Hive. Therefore, we're gonna have a much more accurate, comprehensive, interesting data. Well, enough yapping. Cue the epic non-boosting montage. I gotta just act like I'm boosting. 2763. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a bad setup. I'll do my best, okay? And precision. 1 2 3. 2203. You got another sad lineup. Actually, I might be able to save this. I might be able to save this, not gonna lie. There we go, just like that. And just like that, it is safe. Okay, now we need... Okay, baby left. We just need Barrymorph, actually. And also not to lose my precision. There we go. That's kind of good, actually. This is kind of a almost okay-ish setup. Scorch. Oh, that's time. Oh, I didn't quite made it. Okay, that's time. 3067. So, after compiling all the data, here's what I get. I get absolutely nothing. Nothing, I'll tell you. Nothing. Oh my goodness, the data is so boring. It is unbelievably boring. Daily top clover, daily top rose. Bruh, okay, the data is absolutely nothing. Like, I might as well just say, like, the data is full of common sense. It is so predictable. It's like saying a bird fly in the sky, a fish swims in the sea. That's what I get, actually. There's nothing interesting. First of all, before we understand the data, you need to understand what data we're comparing with. So obviously, we're gonna be comparing with my graph back when I was a lowly, simple life of a Blue Hive. As you can see, I was making around 1 trillion per hour, 1.4 trillion per hour, and 1.2 trillion per hour. And of course, to make sure that the experiment are fair and equal to each other, I'm gonna be using the same buff that we'll see on screen right now, which is all the 5 clocks, 2 times Mondo Chick, 4 Nectar and stuff and whatnot. Just so you know, take this with a grain of salt. Just so you know, my macro got disconnected, so I was not able to maintain full 4 Nectar, and I was not able to maintain the clock. But then again, just so you know, it doesn't affect that much, and the results are very predictable, very logical. First of all, let's talk about the Dark Side. I gather on Strawberry twice and Pepper twice. My first gather was 221 billion in 10 minutes, while my second gather is 208 billion in 10 minutes. On average, I was able to collect 214 billion in just 10 minutes. On Pepper, however, it was 230 billion in 10 minutes and 217 billion respectively, on average making it 223 billion in 10 minutes. The Petal One, oh my goodness, Petal One, wow, okay. Strawberry twice, Pepper twice. Strawberry 133 billion, 142 billion in 10 minutes, on average 137.5. And of course, Pepper 137 billion and 163 billion in 10 minutes, on average making it 150 billion in 10 minutes. Another thing that you guys should know is that I deliberately avoid the double bear morph setup. So if you don't know, in Red Hive, we're gonna to get like a lot of honey, we'll do setups, right? And there's this absolutely busted, broken setup where you can get 2 or even 3 bear morph, which is again impossible, but it's totally possible through the power of Digital Bee. I absolutely avoid that setup. That setup is absolutely busted. will not give a true raw power of Red Hive. That's mostly the digital B power. Now all I gotta do is just divide the graph by 6 for a 10-minute timer interval, and here's the result. Go ahead and take a look at it. It was really obvious. It's so obvious actually. First of all, the Dark Scythe beat both of the Petal Wand because you know the Dark Scythe is an end game tool. Of course it's gonna perform better. And second of all, Pepper performed better than Strawberries because again Pepper is goddamn thick. Third of all, Blue Hive performed better than Red Hive with a Petal Wand. Now don't get me wrong, okay? I have low Nectar, I have low Clock. In fact, I don't even have red pollen % in my Supreme Star Amulet. That might actually be a huge factor why am I not making a lot of honey as a Red Hive. If I have those, I might be making equal or maybe more than Blue Hive itself. But that again, this is because I'm a level 18 Hive. If my level is a lot lower than that, the number is gonna be a lot different. I remember back in the day when I barely knew about the game, the life of a Blue Hive macro, making videos to relatively small audience. Life is simple. Until it doesn't. Histin, how do I make more honey? At first I don't want to answer it because you guys gotta understand that I've been playing Bee Swarm Simulator for only 3 months at the time. I knew nothing about the game, let alone helping people about their progress. But to my surprise, my advice worked! Of course, it all started going downhill from there, from 1 DM per day to eventually 3 DMs to eventually 10 DMs per day. It doesn't matter, early game, mid game, late game player, even veteran Bee Swarm YouTuber asked me how to make more honey. And they've played the game longer than me! Someone else! Eventually, it got to a point where the DM simply overwhelms me. So to satisfy all party from the past, present, and future, hey, selamat sejahtera. My name is Professor Histin and let me introduce you the most boring, worst Blue Hive guide ever created. Let me ask you a simple question. What is the most important factor when it comes to making honey as a Blue Hive? Is it A, a good hive? Or B, an endgame item like the Tide Popper? Or C, good and expensive bee quip? Or D, a good amulet with a 5 out of 5 passive? So yeah, what's the most important? A, B, C, or D? If your answer is either A, B, C, or D, congratulations! You are making no honey! It hurts my soul. The real answer is nectar. 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 Yeah, what can I say? You know, the nectar situation is crazy. It is literally insane. It's one of the biggest, I would say the biggest drama there is on the internet right now. Pretty simple. As you can see, here's a level 10 hive. Okay, this guy, I specifically trained this guy to make more honey just for me to make this video. So as you can see, from no nectar, 5 nectar, 1 billion per hour to 7 billion per hour. 13% of satisfying nectar improved my hourly honey by 30 billion? Oh wow, look, fish swims in the sea. Here's another hive by the way. Level 17 hive, 400 billion per hour, no nectar. Choot, 700 billion per hour, 5 nectar. Here's another one, 200 billion per hour, barely any nectar. 900 billion per hour, full on nectar. And then here's another one. Okay, thank you so much for this guy by the way, because this guy specifically losing nectar from 10 trillion per hour. No nectar goes down to 1 trillion per hour. In his word, he specifically mentions that I made a lot less without nectar. This is because convert a lot slower, meaning less time gathering. I made less from balloon because you know nectar has the honey head hive. I collect less because you know smaller balloon, so less to convert, and less bee ability, therefore from motivating nectar. So yeah, please maintain all 4 nectar, and it's so easy too. Just get all 4 of this planter, which is very obtainable. Okay, if a level 10 hive can do it, you can do it. And then just follow this macro setting. That's it. Get all 4 of this nectar and follow this macro setting. And obviously be very disciplined. Most of you guys are not stupid, but it hurts my soul when someone came to me with a perfect hive, perfect 5 out of 5 amulet, perfect bee quip with a Tide Popper, and they're making 200 billion per hour, and they're confused as to why they're not making honey. It is nectar. In fact, nectar is probably the biggest reason why 99% of you right now who is watching this video are not making honey. You can have a bad hive, you can have a bad beequib, you can even have bad amulet, but by any means necessary, you do not have a bad nectar. I got a notification on YouTube. Someone mentioned me. Prof Histin lied to me in Bee Swarm Simulator.
I was in Bee Swarm Simulator in a private server with Histin. He told me that if I smacked my monitor really hard, then I'd get a perfect double SSA pop star, bro. And look what happened. Bro, you owe me a new monitor, bro. Where did my perfect SSA amulet go, bro? Am I supposed to get it in 3 to 4 business days? Cause I did what you said. Explain yourself.
What did I do? Because of this, he can't play Bee Swarm and potentially setting him back a lot of time and progress. But then he proposed a crazy idea, gave me his username and password, and asked me to grind on his account. This is so stupid that it might work, which it is, because in this video you will learn how I bring this account from 700 billion per hour to 1.6 trillion per hour, level 17 to almost full level 18 gifted hive, no tide popper by the way, and diamond cog amulet for digital bee in less than 3 days. You know what's crazy? You can do it too. Oh, sorry, my bad. So the very first second I obtained this guy's account, I immediately knew why he's not making a lot of honey. Now pause the video real quick. To the viewers at home, yeah, I'm talking about you munching your food right now, shitting on the toilet. Tell me, from this one single frame alone, why is he not making honey? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5 seconds over. The answer is nectar. That's what I did. Here's a low nectar graph from 727 billion per hour to an instant 1 trillion per hour with slightly more nectar. But obviously, we can do it better. If you refer to this very boring blue hive guy made by me, of course, wink wink wink. While waiting for your nectar to grow, you can macro with other people. Prefer to have 150 pop star per pop star. Again, like I've said before, go to any big servers, full Bee Swarmer server, macro partner, or Pine Tree macro server. There we go, Natural macro server, a bunch of private server for you to find someone to macro with. Guys, literally, there is no excuse if you cannot find someone to macro with. And that brings our honey making to 1.1 trillion per hour. Not that much, but remember, we still don't have enough nectar, so it is gonna grow. Referring to the guide again, I then add the following lion bee, shy bee, and frosty bee into my hive. And then of course, macroing with blue extract and converting with enzyme, which brings our honey making to a solid 1.4 trillion per hour. But Histin, you're contradicting yourself, because an entire level 18 hive costs 70 trillion. Not to mention buying ticket for the star trick, rolling for bad amulet. Even with 1.4 trillion hourly, there is no way you make enough honey for all of that by just macroing. You're right, because I don't just macro. I also... I don't get it. Where the fuck would they post it? Like 80,000 pages just to say one country assassinated John F. Kennedy. Hey, sorry, my bad though. Yes, you want to learn about boosting as a blue hive. I know. Boosting as a blue hive is really simple. Imagine a balloon. Actually, you don't need to imagine it because this is already a balloon. But our goal as a blue hive is of course to make this balloon as big as possible. But there's a problem, and the problem is if the balloon got too big, it has a tendency of explode, which means that you lose all of the honeys that you practically collected. So the question is, how do I make the balloon as big as possible without it kaboom kadababoom? 10 minutes. That is the limit. If you go more than 10 minutes, your balloon will explode, deflate. 10 minutes boosting, convert your balloon, 10 minutes boosting, convert your balloon, and do this practically forever. Some do 7 minutes, some do 5 minutes, but the limit is 10 minutes. You may not go over than 10 because that's when your balloon kadababoom and you lose all of your honey. Now, there's 2 types of boosting: balloon blessing boosting and honey boosting. If you want to do balloon blessing boosting, then you have to go close to 10 minutes no matter what. But if you want to do honey boosting, then it is recommended that you go 5 to 7 minutes. Now here's the thing though, before you do honey boosting, you almost always want to do balloon blessing boosting, because the bigger your balloon blessing is, the bigger the capacity, and the more honey at hive that you're gonna get. So an important multiplier that gives you a lot of honey when converting those balloons. Now what do I do during those 10 minutes, Histine? Well, the answer is simple. You see the top left corner of your screen? Yeah, make it longer. 3 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches. The longer it is, the better. The more honey you make. How do I make it longer? Well, first you gotta add the fundamentals, then the 5 nectars, then the 4 eggs with a bunch of materials. Obviously, you can add more and more and more and more, and the Beastmas stuff, the honey day stuff, the occasionally spawn stuff. The longer it is on your screen, the more honey you will make. When your capacity is full, use microconverters. Make sure you survive in the next 10 minutes. Stay on field. After that, go back to your hive and voila, you will have a big balloon. Another thing that you should know is that the bigger your capacity is, the bigger your end result balloon is. This is why some player get 100x balloon while some other player get 63x balloon. The reason being is because that some player has more capacity than the other player. Although there is a glitch in Robo Bear Challenge where you deliberately glitch the game by only getting capacity upgrades, fooling the game thinking, oh my goodness, I have big capacity, and then you end the Robo Bear Challenge and have this low deflation. Okay, I got it now. Use all the material. What should I do next? Well, during boosting, just get token link. If you see a token link, get it. If you see a bear morph, try to delay it so that you get pop star while Baromorph activated at the same time. If you got Star Shower, collect those as well, because again, you want to make the screen a lot longer. Now obviously, to maintain everything is impossible. That's the reason why some people delay collecting tokens to time everything better. But obviously, you don't have to think that much because Blue Hive boosting is super straightforward. I literally stream while talking to chat, while listening to music, and while just fuck around watching Breaking Bad Season 3. Boosting. That is how brain dead it is boosting as Boo. Just get token link and everything is gonna be fine. In total, I boosted 60 trillion honey, which is like what, 3 to 4 days of macroing from literally 2 hours of work? Yeah. But I can't macro, I don't want to be a Blue Hive. That is a lame excuse. That is a really lame excuse. Well, with all those honey that I practically collected, leveled up my hive to level 18. Now with a solid hive, I'll just do RBC. Now here's the thing though, the trick about RBC is 3 things. Number 1, getting the right upgrade. But sometimes getting the right upgrade is not enough because you need 2 more other things. Star Shower and a Fuzzy Up. That's it. You should be able to do your RBC pretty easily now. After everything with good Balloon Blessing, good level, Max Nectar, and good Diamond Cog Amulet brings my peak honey making to 1.6 trillion per hour. And there we go. Playing Beastworm in mid-game wasn't so hard. You just have to know what to do. It's so simple now. With that out of the way, what is this?
I broke my monitor again, so can you macro for me, Histine?
There is no way bro broke his monitor again. What now? Histine, I broke up with my sugar mommy. Can you do a boost for me? Get a sugar daddy. Oh my Histine, I broke my Nintendo Switch model with Android. Can you do a boost for me? What does that have to do with anything? Histine, I broke my finger. Help me boost. Bend it the other way! Histine, I've broken into someone's house. Can you do a boost for me? Go to jail! Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. Now I can see myself. Hey, what's up? Ayo! Ayo! You know what? Let's go ahead and recap from the very beginning. Why not? 6 months ago, I started playing Beastworm Simulator. From knowing absolutely nothing about the game, then slowly learned to make millions, billion, multi-billion, trillion, multi-trillion, quadrillion, and finally, multi-quadrillion. Yes, even the leaderboard is not safe around me, and yes, even BBM. Hey, Salamat Jatra, my name is Professor Histine, and I won Beastworm. I know you're gonna say, but you still haven't gotten the Planter of Plenty and Coconut Belt yet. How can you say that you successfully won the game? My loyal viewer, success is relative, and especially coming from someone like me who was never meant to play Beastworm in the first place, my existence here is a mistake. Most people grew up with Beastworm while I was simply adopted into it. I'm not gonna lie, I do consider quitting. But here we are. It's kind of funny how if I were to gone through with the decision to quit Beastworm, 4 of my successful video on this channel gone, became nothing but ideas on alternate universe or what if story. My community, which we goon together every day on Discord. And of course, not to mention getting mentioned by popular YouTuber because simply I kept going. Look, mom, I'm famous! Take the blue pill and quitted that game with barely any updates. Or take the red pill and play it for the fun of it. And that's what I did. From that point forward, I made it my main mission to be as creative, stupid, and play Beast Swarm for the sole purpose to have fun and fun only. So to have fun, I mean macroing for a week straight, hitting 1 quadrillion honey. Yeah, I still need honey to switch to a red hive. It's not that deep, bro. It's a video game. So in the meantime, I learned sticker, beequip, and trading mechanics of Beast Swarm, which is for me kind of like a side minigame. If you want to learn how the trading system works, just go to the server down in the description below. Go to the sticker and beequip value. From here, just use common sense, basic math with a smudge of negotiation techniques. Have fun. Got so deep down into the rabbit hole, I got an offer for a date by a goth e-girl for wavy purple hive skin from this video. Looking back, that was the better offer. But making honey was simply too slow, and I cannot wait any longer. You see, if you refer to Red Hive Guide 3.0 by Sakurans to switch to a Red Hive, you must have a level 20 hive, fully gifted Dark Side Digital Bee, 500 red and white drives. And you know what I did? I did the complete opposite. Out of me so bored, me no have patience no more. Everything that could be wrong will be wrong and must be wrong. I feel like nobody had done this before, which is putting Vector B while becoming a blue hive. You should have gotten 800 trillion 1 quad or 75,000 sunflower seed and strawberry and start rolling amulets before switching bees. I'm too lazy, bored to grind. Also, the added bonus of making it challenging might be fun. 14 hours later, I posted that video, bought the demon mask. For those of you who are struggling to get stingers, you can use this epic stinger macro. Should be good enough for most people, 150 stingers per day. After that, I did a test boost to see how much can Red Hive makes on Clover. I know, incredible sentences coming out of a human being. But listen. It has red flower, so me boost as red. Miraculously, I got into the top leaderboard with stems after 3 hours of boosting with 2 trillion honey. This made me very angry because that is like 10 times less than what I could have made as a blue hive. So after terrorizing people with clippers, absolute dominance. I finally asked someone for, help about my brokey situation. Just get good, noob. I can't lie, early red makes quite a bit less than blue. You make nothing without perfect Ami, nothing without saw, nothing without alt, nothing without drive, and most importantly, nothing without sigh. Wait. So you're telling me that I need to listen to good advice? What? Finally, a worthy opponent. My stupidity. That's a lot of work, but like I've said, like the challenge. First, I'm tackling the Digital Bee because it seems easier. Funny story, some random pro Red Hive player by the name of Colabert came to my server. Apparently, he wanted to do some investigation about some software fraud, and somehow I was the coder of it. Now, listen. I'm honored, I'm flattered that he thought that I was smart enough to do those things. But one small issue. I'm stupid. Whatever it is, the topic of Digital Bee brought up into the conversation, and he wanted to teach me how to play RBC for the very first time. Now imagine this. Your first day in school. The teacher walks in and said, "Hey class, today we're gonna learn about chapter 1. Congratulations, you passed the exam while learning about chapter 1. Yes, I got Digital Bee whilst learning about getting the Digital Bee. I wish all my school's teachers like this. I see.
No.
Got it. No. What the heck? Dude, you want to know, like, I've been contemplating, like, I've been taking all the strategies, like, watching guides and stuff, and like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna grind 2 Digital Bee on 2 different accounts? Actual lifesaver, that's what you are. Oh yeah, did I forgot to mention that I have to grind 2 Digital Bee on 2 different accounts, both the Red Hive account and the Blue Hive account. I did this run 7 hours later, and we got it. This is where I discovered that Star Shower is basically busted playing RBC as blue. If you're wondering whose account is this is my moderator's account. He appears a lot in my previous video giving me sprouts back when I was early. Also, the one helped me fuzzying when I'm doing RBC as red. Now he's fuzzying again on his own account, which is the one that I'm operating right now, playing as blue. The entire situation is basically just insane. 2 gifted Digital Bee on 2 separate accounts with 2 different hive color, less than 2 days for the first time playing RBC. I swear to God, I'm gonna get nothing but terrible luck after this. My mom is gonna die in a car crash, and I'm gonna be like, yup, that's why it's so easy for me to grind 2 digital B at the same time. That's where all my luck went. Oh wait, we can get the digital B now. Oh my
No.
God. What's next on the list? Ah yes, I don't even have to explain this. Just read the title. Let it simmer. Read the title. Yeah, I got the dark side by fully macroing in 10 days. It's funny how the more that you don't try, the easier and luckier you are at fulfilling those missions. Putting my comment here to remind myself that this exploit exists. Histin, reminder. Thanks. Remind me in 2 weeks I need to get my first and second digital B on 2 account. 2 weeks. Thanks. Remind me in 2 more weeks I need to get dark side on my main. Get the dark side. Thanks. Remind me in 3 weeks I need to finish drive on digital B. One of my mods brought up the discussion of Breaking Bad because we like to do that on our server, and I thought, you know what? Might as well just give Breaking Bad a try. Okay, stay with me here. This is still relevant to Beastworm. So I watched the first episode. Immediately hooked by the story while doing drive run. Now you see where am I going? And when I go to sleep, I'll pay people to do it for me instead. 500 drive, easy! I mean, not really 500, but you get my point. But the problem remains, even with drive and Psy, I still barely made 40 trillion per boost, which I can easily get as a blue hive or even more by the way. I boosted so much to the point of finding the possibility of not boosting as a red hive. Onet must have hated me. So I call Onet. He didn't answer, so I called this person instead. Smarty66, a legend within the community. Gummy boots with 6 Bs only? His name right here proves I don't need to explain how much of a pro he is. So I asked him to do a boost on my account. In return, I'll help him with his white hive boost during Honey Day. This is also a good opportunity for me to learn from the pros himself. And let me tell you, this guy manages to boost 250 trillion on my account. Same hive, same drive. Maybe it's the gaming chair that he's sitting, I don't know. The only difference that I can see from the video is that he's using coconut and wind. Just so you know, I try to do the same thing myself. Coconut and wind, 30 fucking trillion. But not gonna lie, this taught me a great lesson. Instead of me learning how to be a better player, I can just pay a better player to do it for me. Nothing too crazy about this video. I'll simply take the kindness that was given to me and pay it forward. When people commented along the line of this guide really helps me, yada yada yada, I'm glad that I was able to help as many people as possible. Now don't get me wrong, this guide is far than perfect. It was only like 65% complete in my opinion. For goodness sake, I made that guide while barely 3 months into the game. But then again, not an excuse. I'll make a new one. A complete version of it.
He told me that if I smacked my monitor really hard, then I'd get a perfect double SSA. Pop star, bro.
To attempt beat Beastmer.
Yeah, so I gave it to the Wind Shrine.
What the f? Get back there, happy. Give present to Bubble Man. Ooh.
Thank you, Histin.
BBM is not a joke. It is really difficult. Actually, it's just the Snow Bear token that was so hard to get. I had to sacrifice my own sleep schedule using the Nikola Tesla Uberman sleep pattern. Deeply facts! Apparently, Nikola Tesla never slept more than 2 hours per day, committing to a sleep schedule called the Uberman cycle. This means that he would sleep approximately 20 minutes at a time, 6 times per day. I even got video proof. Look at that. Snow Bear, 1 a.m. Still hosting 2 a.m. Still hosting 12 a.m. 7:30 a.m. the next day. Still hosting 11 a.m. Hosting 3 p.m. 4 p.m. Still hosting 7 p.m. Still hosting the next day 5 a.m. The smart man himself used that sleep schedule to rediscover electricity. Now I'm using electricity to beat BBM using his own sleep schedule. Full circle right there. Professor at his university allegedly thought that Tesla rigid sleep and work schedule what drove him to a mental breakdown at the age of 25? Huh, that explains a lot. Beastworm Simulator is such a fun game! What are you guys saying? This is a normal stream! This is a Beastworm stream! I'm so much fun having playing Beastworm! Fuck! BBM! Woohoo! Go! We got BBM! Yes, I can finally quit the game! Holy moly, look at that. The debug wax. You want it fair and square, you got it! That's on you now. Doing a giveaway offline. One of the things that I like to do is aura farming. I'll go to other people's server, networking, and completely neglected my own server, which just hit 300 members by the way. Do not join. I don't need more people. My unpaid moderator would do most of the work. Thanks, mod. So while aura farming in Pebble server, I met Baz. At first, our conversation is nothing more than just, curiosity about Red Hive boosting, because he's pretty good at Red Hive. He can consistently boost up to quadrillion. After knowing him for quite a while and began to trust him a lot more. You guys remember, that quote? Instead of me learning how to be a better player, I can just pay a better player to do it for me. So that's what I did. I offer him my debug wax, which is like 4 times the value of Wavy Purple Hive skin. Kinda like 1 month of free dating to a goth e-girl. For him to do a boost on my account. He did a phenomenal job. Getting me perfect amulet on both SSA and Supreme Cog amulet. Bringing my account from level 19 to level 20 and level 21 digital B. Daily top boost on the leaderboard. Huge respect and W. Until... What?
No, bro. Who
joined? What?
I got locked out. Oh, nah. Wait. Go on your account, bro. Go on your account right now. Go on your account. Reset your pass or something, bro. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Quick. I sent a reset pass thingy. What the fuck, bro? There's no shot. Quick, bro. Just do something, bro. You got hacked, bro. What the fuck?
Bro.
What?
9 out of 12? Is it really 9 out of 12?
9 what else, all?
9 B-Quip.
Oh, wait.
9 B-Quip, bro.
Wait.
B-Quip is lost. Honey Mart. Smiley Honey Mart.
No! No, show me, please. No.
I'm serious, bro.
No.
That is, bro. It's 9 out of 12. It's not 12 out of 12.
Someone actually, bro, it was some guy in your server then. It's someone that knows Beast Swarm. He just turned, no, my ability charm bracelet, bracelet. No,
That's the 3 most expensive one, too. I'm so sorry, bro. I feel bad. I felt bad. Yes, I got hacked. As the title suggested, I got hacked. Three of the most expensive B-Quip he has. Gone. For those of you who are confused about the entire situation, Baz gave his B-Quip to my account to do a boost for me. Now, why would Baz do that? Because expensive B-Quip equals better passive equals more honey. Whatever it is, the hacker stole roughly 50 times the value of Wavy Purple Hive skin, or roughly a year of dating goth e-girl, or $200. Now, even though I've made a video covering the entire situation, I never got the opportunity to tell you what happened. What's the aftermath? What is the conclusion? You fucking got it back, bro.
Yeah, there's no shot.
It's not over.
No.
It's the exact same B-Quip too. It's the exact same B-Quip. They literally stole your B-Quip, bro.
You the GOAT, bro. No.
Thank you to Booty, by the way. Go ahead and thank you to... Well, we got it back. The exact same B-Quip. Exactly the same. 1-to-1. And yes, it was indeed an active member from my server. The entire situation is complicated, but whatever it is, the active member in question opens up a vulnerability to my account and opens up the opportunity to stole the entire thing. But holy shit, my moderator, Booty Thicklet, did an advanced negotiation technique, reverse psychology, to got the B-Quip back. No hacking needed. No, nothing needed, just some social engineering. Like, my mod did an actual clutch of the century, man. Whatever it is, stolen, we got it back, we was able to return the whole thing. W aftermath to the whole entire situation. A good ending. We got a good ending. And that's it. After that, I stopped playing Beast Swarm altogether. I let my nectar down. I have back nectars now. My private server completely empty. I didn't even bother to renew it. I don't have the motivation to continue playing Beast Swarm anymore. I feel like I'm done. Maybe this is what winning feels like. Satisfied with the progress that I've made. A game that was never meant to be played. Though, let's go back to the first question, which is, did I manage to have fun? I did manage to have fun, which is my entire mission of continuing playing Beast Swarm. Even though people like to joke that Beast Swarm Simulator is nothing but pain and suffering, I managed to have fun. Am I gonna be continuing making Beast Swarm video? Maybe. Am I gonna be continuing playing the game? We'll see. Only time and motivations will tell. Well, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on next stream, short and video. Thank you, Beast Swarm.